What's up, people? How's it going? So as I usually do to begin these, I just would love to say thank you to everyone that's been watching my vlogs. It's been really inspiring for me to continue to do this because I know that people are out there listening and listening to me talk about what I love to talk about. As you know, these things are raw, unedited, fresh. They're just topics that I've been thinking about for the week and I just want to share with you guys. So thank you for listening and sharing this journey with me. That being said, there's a website now, you know, there's a website. www.blackheezy.com, BLACKHEEZY, a play on my second name, Black Kevin. So check out the website, all of them are here. Make sure you comment and tell me your thoughts. I'll still be putting them on my own social media accounts, linked and everything, so you can catch them there as well. That being said, let's move on to today's vlog, people. Alright, this one is about what's the point of university? Like, okay, I know this is a touchy subject for some people, for a lot of people that are close to me, and people that I'm connected with in general. But it's something that I want to talk about because truly it's a question that I've asked myself, that I ask other people, that I ask friends, family, adults, young people, like what is the point of university? You know, not education in general, because that was the first thought, that education, nah, because there is a high point in education, there's a high point in university as well. But I'm talking about this more from an angle of employability and job prospects, because I've had this conversation with so many people and I need to get out there. In my opinion, especially in a country that I live in, England, Great Britain, the UK, right? For me, employers care more about your work experience rather than your educational experience. I mean, if you have both that come hand in hand, perfect. But I can tell you now for a fact, for a matter of fact, and I challenge employers to come back at me with what you think, with what you have to say, because I know you could go to Cambridge, Oxford, doesn't matter. You could get A star in everything. You can get like first class degree in whatever you're studying, right? You go into the field of where you're trying to where you're working, like what your degree was in. You try and get a job within that field. I'll tell you what, the employer will hire the person that has probably not the same level of education as that other person that has a lot more work experience. So same age bracket, everything. You know, they both probably went to college, high school, secondary school, primary, everything. But the other person has that much more work experience rather than, you know, the best grades you could have got. And work experience is so valuable right now in today's day and age. We all know how competitive the job market is. You know. It's an extremely volatile world out there, and education just doesn't hold that same power that it used to hold back in the day. So I'm asking, why do we go to university? Why do we try and aim so high to achieve? Because I'll tell you what, from my perspective, you know, I went to university, and from first year to third year, my aim was to get a first in every single assignment that I did, and I almost got there. I think probably I got maybe 2 2-1s out of the whole 3 years. I almost got there, but I ended with a first. I was awarded the highest achieving whatever award, and it was my sole aim to that is what I needed to do, was to be the best, like get the best. I go into the job market now, I'm like, bruh, like, these people ain't bothered about that, right? It shows that, it does show that you're a hard worker, right? It shows that you're willing. But at the end of the day, they need people that can do the job. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm not trying to say that there's no point in spending your 9 grand per year or however much it costs, because the university is good for some things, right? What it taught me as well is that the connections, it's how you use and utilize your time going to uni. with me, I was making sure I was connecting with people every day of the week, making sure they knew who I was, and how they could possibly help me and what I could do to help them. I was getting involved in all sorts of activities, you know, basketball, chairman of the Basketball Society, just getting my name out there and making people aware of who I am. So it is certainly good. It's the people you meet as well as your peers. You know, if there are any uni students watching this, I challenge you to go into your next lecture, look around, right? And there will be people sitting down inside that lecture theatre that will have skills that you may need or want to utilize sometime. You know, you might want to come up with a collaboration with someone, and this person is wicked on Photoshop, yeah? You don't have no Photoshop skills, but part of what you want to do, right, you need to manipulate images. You know, this person is wicked on Photoshop, yeah? You know, this person is wicked on Premiere Pro, right? And it's about connecting with those people so that you can do bigger things in the future. I think that is what partly university is amazing for. Again, make sure you have good relationships with your lecturers. You know, up to this day, in fact, one of my very best friends was my senior lecturer, right? Steve Mansfield, RIP. But one of my best friends was my senior lecturer at university. I still got friends right now that were lecturers that are, in fact, I still go back to my university and do guest lectures for them because, you know, I thank them so much for how they helped me and what they did for me. So by no means that I'm saying it's not relevant or whatever, like, it's just in terms of focusing so hard on getting that grade that you want to get. Like, you learn a lot, don't get me wrong, you do learn a lot. And when you're focusing on trying to achieve your results, you're learning a lot about what your degree is on. But there's so many other avenues that young people could take to get to where they are. Look at apprenticeship schemes. They are wicked. Like, they are wicked. I ask myself, you know what? I probably should have looked at jumping on one of those. You know, what about just when you leave college? Just try and go straight out into the market, you know, start at entry level position if you can. Volunteer and get your work experience up through that, and then you can get your entry level, then you can go further in. Because it is a big expense. Like, out your pocket, you know, it is a $9,000 a year kind of thing. So that's kind of what I wanted to speak about and, you know, talk to you guys about. I'm sure most of you guys are having or have had or will have great experiences at university if you choose to go down that route. Just if you do those things, if you make sure you speak to your lecturers and know who they are and, you know, let them know you, if you connect with your other peers that are on the same course as you or even on different courses, you know, you might be a sport management student like me, and you might want to go into the art department and start speaking to students working in art or languages. And, you know, don't make your circle small, make your circle large. Especially we're in a place where everyone is there for the same reason, to learn and to do. So I know it started out saying, this guy's gonna be talking to us saying that university is not worth it, you know. Nah, that's not what it was. It's to ask if you do think it is. If you think the aspects of trying so hard, and, you know, we grew up, I grew up, right, in a society where I was at primary. In fact, I was in infant school, and the teachers were already saying, you need to be the best, you need to get the highest grades that you can get so you can get a good job in the future, right? That's what they were saying. The pressure was on from them. Then I was in primary school, and the teachers were like, you need to work hard, do your homework, and get the best grades you can get so you can get a good job and earn a lot of money. That was in primary school, so the pressure was on in primary school still. And then went to secondary school now, and the teachers were like, you need to pull up your socks, work hard, do your homework, get the best grades you can get. Why? So you can get a good job in the future. So the pressure's even on them secondary school. That's teenage years, where, you know, adolescence, and you're already going through enough pressure as it is. Then it gets to college, and guess what they said? The same thing. Yeah, the same thing they said. And university, arguably, they say the exact same thing. And I'm just like, really? 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 I know people right now that are mad killing it, yeah? And they didn't do none of that. They just knew what they wanted to do. They went out there physically, they took themselves out. They took themselves out of their comfort zone and went out and did what they needed to do, right? And they're in some wicked positions right now. So that's what I wanted to talk about, people. Check out the website www.blackheezy.com, BLACKHEEZY.com, and comment on what you think. And that being said, I'm Nat Black Heaven. Take it easy. Peace out.